Hi guys, welcome to another month of thank yous from me and news on what's coming up in the next month. And it's Christmas, guys. It's Christmas month. But anyway, let's get on. We're going to do what we do the PayPals first. We're going to get straight into the PayPals. So we're going to start with Paul Ferguson. Hi Paul, thanks. David Ward. He said, from Dead One Roland and her big boobs and husband Jane. Are you serious? Big boobs, guys. Matthew Wright. To keep Mac's channel going, the only decent, impartial and unbiased game reviewer I know of. Yeah, unless it's a third-person shooter. Tom Rod Elias Solberg. Donation to Mac for awesome vids. Philosophy Workout. From the Philosophy Workout channel guy for another truth teller. Keith Walsh. Late again, sorry Mac, can't even blame you this time, just been very busy myself lately. Thank you for everything you do, smiley face. Powell Karpinski. Willem Woostra. Kim Rotball. Holiday comes early this year. Merry Christmas, Mac, and a Happy New Year to you and your family. Philippe Oliveira. Thanks for another month of laughs. Casey Hicks. Hey Mac, thanks again for a month of laughs and common sense. Top up the sweetie jar on me. The sweetie jar, I've left it. Shit. Grzigorz Turaj. Bloody Nora. This is how spelled Grzegorz. Wow, it's got to be Russian. And last but not least, we have, yes, guys, and we've seen in a few streams lately. She's been in a few streams, guys. Nice to see that. So she says, for your strawberry lace old Meg fund. Old Meg fund. I get them on the house. So there's the PayPals. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. I really do. Right, guys, let's give away some games, shall we? We only have to give away some games. We've got 2 games to give away this month. We have Titanfall 2, which Richard Pace won last month, but he didn't want it because he doesn't really play many games now. He just likes to watch the videos, so that was really kind of him. He could have kept it and sold it on eBay, but he decided to just hand it back and say, hey, look, give it to somebody else. So that's rolled over to this month, so I'm giving that game away again. And I'm also giving away this month's game, which is Ultimate General Civil War. So I've got 2 games to give away. So let's get on with it. Everybody's in the hat, and we are going to generate that random number now, and it is 37. Ooh, 37, guys. Let's count. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. It is Marcel Sconi. That's Marcel Sconi, guys. Marcel Sconi. Congratulations, son. You have won a copy of Titanfall 2. And now, guys, we're going to do one for Ultimate General Civil War. Generate. 2 fat ladies. 88. Let's count. 87. 88. 88, guys. We have a winner. It is Nathan Edwards. Congratulations, Nathan Edwards. You win a copy of Ultimate General Civil War. Now, anybody who's been around my channels for a while will know that I give a lot of games away near Christmas. I haven't had much chance this year to do much in that line of things, because you have to talk to a lot of developers, persuade them to give you some free games, and most developers hate me anyway. So it will be difficult, but I'm gonna try to do this to give a lot more away next month. So I'm going to go for it big time, and then next month I'm going to try and have a shit ton of games for my donators to give away. So we'll see how it goes. But you guys are looking after my channel, so I'm going to look after you guys, and I'm going to try and get a shit ton of games for you. So just leave that with us. I'll do my best, and we'll hopefully have some fun it'll be January. It'll be 2017, the next one. And I'll try and have some fun with my donators and get you some good stuff. Now, guys, we're going to move on quickly to the Steam gift donations. They were from Cole, Kissing Zombie, Om Nom Nom Nom, Nicest Nicholas, Game Daddy the Unbeholden, and Mikayao. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. Right, let's get on with the news then. Gaming news. Well, there'll be the usual wabs of Christmas cheer. There's going to be some videos on what to buy in the sales on Steam, Greenman Gaming, or wherever. And there'll be a few reviews. I'll probably do Rogue One, even though I don't really want to, but I should and I will, you know. There's nothing else really, you know. But we'll do what we can. There'll be plenty of streams over Christmas. Plenty of streams. But there is some huge news that I do need to tell you, and a few of you are not going to be a bit surprised with what I'm about to say. I know there's a few of you expressed concern over me over the last few weeks. I've had a few emails, a few comments saying that I don't seem like my normal self and I seem a bit down, and I had one email that really just nailed it, and they called it. They totally called it. And the right, and that is that I am living back at my mother's house and me and my wife are separated. And yeah, it sucks, really. It really does. But you know, not a lot you can do about it. I don't want to go into all the details of it, but all I need to say on the matter is that we kind of ended the marriage in 2008. It's totally mutual. There was no affairs involved or anything like that. We just did not see eye to eye. It was just, we were the wrong people for each other, really. And in 2008, there was pretty much zero love going on in that marriage, and I left. And I came back here to my mother's. My son was not that old at the time. He'd been about 8 or 9, and he was getting bullied a lot at school. And I couldn't stand the thought that he was losing his dad, so I went back after one day. And I decided that I would stay there and just put up with it for his sake. And I did. But I even looked at the calendar back then and I thought, well, around about 2016, he's going to be 17. That should be okay for me to leave. And if the marriage doesn't fix itself by then, I'll leave in 2016. And that's what I did. And in March this year, I told him what I was going to do, and he was okay. He was okay because, let's be honest, as a child you don't like to see your parents arguing, and when there was clearly no love in the relationship and he could see that, what's the point? What is the point? And I just, you know, felt that I was the wrong guy for her and that I was holding her back and she was holding me back, and so I've left. And I made sure that we left on amicable terms and that we are friends. And I had to make some serious financial concessions to get that, unfortunately. But I've done it, and pretty much I've lost everything and regained my happiness. And what price for freedom? What price? She has the house, everything, and I'm happy. And we still speak. And that was important for me because you just never know what might happen. My son might end up in hospital at some point, and me and my ex-wife will have to be in the same room as him. I don't want there to be any animosity. When he gets married, we're both going to have to be there. I don't want any animosity. So it was important for me to, no matter what I had to give up, just to keep the terms mutual. And so, you know, that's all done. And so that leaves me back here where it all started, back at my mother's. I'm in the room when, as a child, I got my first Commodore 64, my first computer, a Commodore 64. There's a hole in the ceiling here where I drilled a hole to put my CB aerial cable from in the loft down into this room. It's full of memories, guys, this house. I lived here for 20 odd years, and it's so weird. It's so weird being back. It's really, really weird. And my mother is happy that I'm back, but she's lived on her own now since my dad died, and I was very scared that she would get too attached to me being back here. So the second I got here, I've started looking for properties, and I found one, and I moved in to my own property on Tuesday. And I'm going to tell you something that's so strange. Get this, guys. Get this. I haven't lived here since 21 years ago. Now, I had a German Shepherd dog, which was mine, brought it up from puppy. When I left and got married, I left the dog with my mum because my dad had only just died a couple of years earlier, and I thought, I'm going to leave my dog. It should have been about 12, my dog, and she died a couple of years later. Now that was 19 years ago, guys. Now the other day, I drove my car into the garage here, and as I was walking from the garage to the house, opened the door, I put my leg out first as I opened the door to stop my dog getting into the garage. My dog that's been dead for 19 years. And I just thought, why have I done that? And do you know why I did that? It's because I'd never put a car in that garage for 19 years. And that was my routine. All the time that I'd put a car in the garage, as I walked into the kitchen, my leg would go forward to stop the dog getting into the garage. And I did that again as a reflex action that my brain had remembered from 19 years ago. Can you believe that? Isn't your brain amazing? And I've done it about 4 or 5 times since I've been living here. It is so strange, guys. It is so strange. It's really strange, guys. So I get my new house. It's a rented house that I've got, and I move in there on Tuesday, and I'm quite excited. I've never lived by myself before, ever. Never lived on my own. It's going to be strange. It's going to be weird, especially coming up to Christmas. Now, also as well, it's not going to be easy financially as well, simply because I've got to pay for all the bills myself. And when I did my cash flow forecast, it's pretty scary, really. It's pretty scary. I'm used to having 2 wages. Now there's just 1. So it is kind of scary. And there was something that I realised when I was looking through where, how I was going to do this. And when I was adding up the figures, I realised that all the people who buy their games through my affiliate link, the link in the descriptions of my videos, it's got the Greenman Gaming. When you click that, it takes you to Greenman Gaming site. If you buy a game while you're there, I get a very, very small commission. I mean, it's a titchy commission. But because there's so many of you do it, I worked it out that just from the guys who were doing that, it is paying for half of my monthly food bill. Can you believe that? I mean, I was like really, amazed at that. I mean, this is why I have so many revenue streams. You've got to live. If you don't, you just won't survive. I mean, the YouTube money that I get is nowhere near enough to live on. That's why I have the donation. The donation is the mainstay of my wage. But the Greenman Gaming Link is paying for half my monthly food bill. I mean, that's when I eat a tomato sauce sandwich, you guys bought it. So I just, I want to thank you all. You're amazing people. You've changed my life so much. You really, really have. I can't describe how much you guys, from the smallest tiny little donation, from the little click to the big donations that I get. You guys, all ears, you're just amazing. Amazing. There is some good news, guys. I'll be able to stream anytime I want. Middle of the night if I want to. And I'm probably going to do some crazy shit like that. I'm probably going to stream at some really weird hours. Normally I stream through the day when I can. But a lot of you are at work. So I'm going to probably do all my streams on an evening now. But I am aware that I have a huge following in America, so I'll definitely be streaming at a time when it's night time in America, so that you guys can catch me as well. And Australia, I haven't forgot about you guys. And I've got a massive, massive following in Nepal. But I'm going to be streaming at all kinds times of the day, so you should be able to catch one. And I'll give you a video tour of my house. I also smuggled Rabbit out. Hope your wife isn't watching this, because I've got Rabbit. You can't have him back. He's mine. He's mine. He wants to come with us. He packed his bag first, and Rabbit's going to help me rebuild my desk. So I'm probably going to need a new desk. So there you go, guys. I just wanted to break that news to you, and let's move on to the patrons. I've got a really chesty cough at the minute, so I'll try my best with these. So we have H-Tap, Alston Strumman, Bad Randolph, Joseph Petterson, James Ballard, Mika Kozimikez, Mikhail Kreiser, Vince Baker. It's Baker. Why do I keep thinking Vince is a German? It's Baker, not Backer. Disc jockey, Cole So Ian, not Sloan Mac. He's done his name so I can pronounce it. Cole Soyan, not Sloan. Cole Soyan, not Sloan. It's called Sloan to me, alright. Mr. Eos, Paul Williams, Fearless Warrior, Gordon Beatty, Brett Petinqua, Greg Andrews, George Farron, Gyro Alaya, Ashley Watkins, Adam Murgatroyd, Matthew Ryberg, Cravallo, the Ben Hutch, Emil Johnson, Alex Bonner, Eric Lee, the Ron Burgundy, Megatrace, Samuel, Sam Missingham, Hayden Fennell, Joe Woodward, Super Secret Dave, Gregory Schmeidel, Gary Stewart Moonstrom, Gregory Gregor, McGregor the Greg. That's not right. Majestic, Hamor Jamison, J2B2 Gamer. And he spelled gamer with G4MER. But like Majestic, he spelled his M-A. Mac, just get on with it, Mac. Lucid Controller, Alexander John, Arkham Artul. I knew that. As soon as I saw Ark, I just knew who that was immediately, you know that. Balsakistan, Scott Besant, Mick, Jeff Owens, Marty Bochshane, I knew that as well. I just knew. I know. Kevin, Damien Waller, Ben Forrest, Akar Zephyr. My granddad had a Zephyr. Rick Van Gessel, Marcel Schconi, John Daly, Brandon Barnes, Matthew Storr, Clark Stepp, Brandon McCleary, Wion Minko, Christian Warren, James Cagner, John Whitehouse, Boris Zerti, Archie Hansen, Michael, Pierre Nivette, Ryan, Phil McCavity. Yeah, Ben Doon and Phil McCavity. I know the joke. Gaming JZ, Joggy Jogass, Derek, Digis Lepstra, Ozzy, Cranavere, Dick Dastardly, and Muttley, I remember. Oh, yeah, the wacky races. Faye Knight, Gibbs, Ian McAlpine, Rosie776, Crystal Thamrin, Michael Berron, Brandon Thorburn, Jonathan McCabe, Richard Pace, Luke Hunter, Christian Bum, Nathan Edwards, Janek Bender, Connor Hill, Marquez, Frederick Olhausen, Nathan Marchiniak, Sean Byrne, Gabe Clymer, Todd Tanner, Jan Rupnick, Anomalous Cat, Kane White, Rob Jones, Crafty Scott. Drink your Ovaltine, it's nutritious and delicious. It's 1/610. Oh, purple-headed womb broom. You know. Sean Rise, Garrett womb broom. Malek Rip Burger. We've had that name before, haven't we? Purple-headed womb broom. Yeah. Phantom Rogue 44, Mech 24, Kroom, Quinton Rose, Fuego Trumpshite. No, let's not get political. Jeremy, Thomas Lorek, Gibbon, Midnight Lexicon, Dark Fox 127, Kim T. Loudstrup, keep up the good work, Mac, Herman Von Hazeldonk, Josh King, Roland Ball, Paul Dawson, Brett Holmes, Kevin Hewing, Ronald Dykstra, Richard Powers, Omar, what the f***? No, that's not his name. It's not what the f***. It's Omar Kalahalahachahayu. Fuck off. It doesn't have f*** off on the end. That's not exact. Just get on with it. Chris Vallis, Craig Eagles, Joseph DeFazzo, Bardette Thomas, Chris Thomas Ekrem, Connor Casey, Asbjorn Back, David Hubban, Nicholas Stark, Kevin Hicks, Duncan Calvert, Martin Hartman, Bicycle Seat Sniffer. Ramon Kalzi, Marius Sir Guides, Warble Hat, Mexi Guy, Mario Buru, Nathan C, David Phillips, Daniel Beddington, Ed Silver, Jaw, Daniel Williams, Nut Sakatak, Michael Bueller, Timothy Herbert, Cyborg Hobbit, Matt Wibley, Jess Fair, Sergio Putzomix, Monserrat, I knew the rest of that, Bob Sanders, Jules G, Adam Cooley, Eric Budas, Alan O'Callaghan, Alexander, Shalev Keren, Jordan Devenny, Matthew Charles, Good John Ragnarsson, Marcel Pfeiffer, Aaron Amadi, James Fosdyke, Philip John Pedersen, Andy Chris, Hazardous Bill, Christopher Baker, yeah, I will have these all as German. Matt Manhood, Jeremy Rise, Commie, Hammer UK 9, Nathaniel Tallyman Burkett, Brett Lund Halland, Voltronics, Matt Elias, Kevin Bacon, Joseph Kioig, Wayne Norton, Ayai Guy Achow, Saul Crew, River, Alexander T. Klett, Northern Lad, Pirate Reviews, Peter Sculler, Doug Winters, Kevin McCauley, Revan 123, Ravan0123, The Emporium, Numerator, Spencer Lane, James Masicano III, Ewan Price, Brian Blausch, Sam Undercracken, Gina Miller, Jason Johnston, Toby Hegarty, Rory Gryfus, Super Monkey Ninja, Nicholas Hadal, Eric K. Satadal, Tomato Licious, Fred Simon, Admiral Newington, Johnny Keran, Richard Rowley, Ockelstadt, Hiram Tuttle, J. Al Ackerslen, Kuganash, Cody Proxy, Landon Cannon, Oliver Prime, Swiss Chard, Spooge, Ronnie Bex, Ian M, William Arnold, Valentin Nesescu, Mentre, Gerald Campbell, Tony Brandt, Moguer, Daniel Crone, Jos Fernando Sanz, Darius the First, The Schweinhund, Andre Drozjok, UK, James R. Bastard, Brett Stewart, Amy Kybert, Jaden Young, Film Pulse, Westy114 and Pontius Anderson. So there it is, guys, my last donation video before I set off on my new life. I'll see you next month, guys. Have a fabulous Christmas, an amazing New Year, and I love you all.